This tree gave Aintree its name. It was written about in the Doomsday Book. It's still alive and well, just yards from the famous racecourse. 1991, and Nicky watches boyfriend Mark Pitman riding Gold Cup winner Garrison Savannah. Aintree's notorious long run-in would create another famous nearly story. The Pitman family could be forgiven for thinking they were jinxed. Mark nearly won that race, and 18 years earlier, almost exactly the same thing happened to his father, Richard, riding Crisp.
And Crisp over that 1-1 after Valentine's from Red Rum in second.
You were only 7 when I rode Crisp, the nearly win. Can you remember much about it?
You do. It's a bit like an old film, isn't it, that you put in sometimes and you relive the film. You've seen it so many times, you know what's going to happen, and I just look back on that and I can remember Crisp being so far clear and then Red Rum's coming and catching him and utter despair.
150 yards to run, and Crisp just wandering a little off the true line now. He's beginning to lose concentration. He's been out there on his own for so long.
When did you get your first inkling that you were in trouble?
Before you did, I can tell you. He went from running away, because he was a hard-pulling horse, to nothing between the last 2 fences.
And Red Rum is making ground on him still as they...
And I could hear Red Rum coming from behind because the ground was firm. You could hear the high blowing of the nostrils, you know, and the hoofbeat.
Red Rum is the one that's finishing the strongest. He's going to get up. Red Rum is going to win the National. And up the line, Red Rum has just snatched it from Crisp, and Red Rum is the winner.
I distinctly remember your voice going through my head, and it was, don't hit him, just punch him away, you know, wait till you get to the elbow, till you've got a rail to support you, and then if you need to, you know, give him a crack. Got to the elbow, and the distress signs came out very quickly, and it was just like someone reaching into your car and pulling out the engine, and he went from galloping to going up and down on the spot in very similar circumstances to you.
He's taking it up, and he's going to win the National. Seagram, the first ride for Nigel Hogg, has won the National.
I was more stunned than the time that I was beaten myself. I got up from the paddock position. I was with Bill Smith, ready to do the replay. I put my hat on and I turned to him at the elbow when you were clear and going to win, and turned to Bill Smith and said, you do the replay, Bill, I'm off to see Mark in. And I've just got my trilby on and put him a coat on, and he said, I'd have a look at the picture if I was you, Rich.
After a sensational run home by the winner is first, number 11, Seagram. Second, Garrison Savannah, who came so near to making...